Hi, welcome back to Joyce's Kitchen. We are going to resume making our tofu grilled cheese sandwiches now. So the next thing we are going to need is our tofu. And what we're going to do, if you utilize a 19-ounce box of tofu, you can actually yield 8 sandwiches from it from a 19-ounce box. Slicing your tofu like this. Okay, now we're going to lay that on our bread. This way. You want to have a nice sized piece of tofu to pretty much cover up the circumference of your bread. Now we're going to put another piece over here. Then what we're going to do is to coat our tofu with a little miso, which by the way is a absolutely wonderful food. It's very nutritious. It originated in China, and it's made with fermented yeast, which makes it healthy. The yeast is called koji, and it's extremely beneficial health-wise. It has like 80 nutrients in it, just to name a few: magnesium and copper, which is essential for building collagen in your body. Now we're going to coat. You don't really need a lot of this tofu for this sandwich. A little really goes a long way. So I would advise you to kind of ad-lib it. Some people may find they would like to have a little bit more on, and some people would feel as though they would like to have less. However, nutritionally wise, it does not take much. And it is a soy-based product. Of course, you can buy it in wheat and barley, which is lighter colors, and the darker color tends to be more saltier and have more sodium in it. So I would advise to just mind how much you use if you have to watch your sodium. Okay. Okay, and I also like to put just a little bit on the bottom because it helps everything kind of hold together. So just to put a little bit, you can even take a little bit off of here if we'd like, and put it on the, put it on the bottom of our sandwich. The whole idea is you want to be a little careful because, like I said, the darker type tends to be more saltier. Now when you get into the barley and the wheat type, it's a lot less saltier. And you want to purchase miso according to what you're going to use it for and your personal preference. So I'm going to skim this down just a little. We don't want to overdo ourselves with the miso. Okay. Because after all, it is just a sandwich. It's not like it's a big pot of food that you're using it in. Alrighty. Here we are. So next we're going to add some sharp cheddar cheese. I prefer the extra sharp because it has more of a snappier flavor. And just for a second, we're going to turn our pan back on just so it's warming up. Just so when we come back over to actually fry our sandwiches, it'll be nice and hot. Now, we want to just cover our tofu with the cheddar cheese. I like to just make sure it kind of fits over everything. So, there we are. I think that looks pretty good. And then we're going to do the same identical thing to cover these pieces of tofu. Now, of course, if you don't like your cheese to be this thick, you can always make it thinner. I personally like mine a little thicker, just so I can taste it pretty good through all of the other veggies that are going to go on this sandwich. And we'll just, then we also have over here some white cheddar cheese, sharp cheese. So we're going to add a little bit on there to make up for that little empty space there. And let's check on our pans. What we're going to need to do now is turn them up just a little bit. And we're going to need to add a little soy margarine to our frying pans. Not a lot, it just takes a minute amount, not a lot. And we want to keep our pan kind of like at a happy medium here. Okay. Just like that. That's very good. Yeah, because we're not trying to choke ourselves in fat. We're just trying to achieve something here, which is to grill our sandwiches to get them to, let's see, come out just right. So I figure if we put this on right now, then when we complete our sandwiches, that's going to make it all culminate together quite nicely. I don't actually think we need that much. Alrighty. Now we are going to come back over here, and to our sandwich we're going to add some shredded carrots, which has loads of antioxidants, good for helping to ward off night blindness because of the beta carotene that's in them. So you can make this sandwich pretty healthy. If you chose to say, hey, I'd like to put some radishes on my sandwich, go right ahead. And I personally, sometimes I like alfalfa sprouts, which is very high in vitamin C. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add some tomato, sliced tomato. About two nice slices each would work just fine. And, well, actually, I could have put the onion on first. And matter of fact, that's what we're going to do. We're going to readdress this. We're going to put some onions on first. I like the purple onions because they contain higher antioxidants. Always remember, the darker the vegetable, the greater the antioxidants. The purpose of the antioxidants is health benefits. They offer a lot stronger health benefits in that they have a lot of antioxidant power within the vegetable, which is great for helping to ward off cellular damage in our bodies. Okay, I think that's a little thick, so we're not going to use that piece of onion. Alrighty. Then we're going to go back and we are going to recap our tomato like this, and like this, and we're going to put just a little bit more cheese on top to help everything bind together. And it is a grilled cheese, tofu grilled cheese sandwich. So let's check on our frying pans. Now we can begin to turn them up. Turn the frying pan up just a little bit more, because in just a moment what is going to happen, we're going to put our grilled cheese sandwiches in. Then we're going to put the hat on, and I prefer to just kind of press it down a little like that. Then we're going to take it over to the frying pan, and we're going to sit it one in each pan like that. And we're going to let it brown kind of slowly. And we're going to do the same thing here. Okay. Now, we are going to pause for a brief intermission, and we'll come right back and we'll finish making our tofu grilled cheese sandwiches. So come right back and I'll finish showing you. Thank you.